Well, hello again, my little Lutherans. Pastor Mike here. It is 9:26. It's Saturday, and I'm here at church, and I'm getting ready for worship tomorrow. And so, as always, I got a story and a Bible reading for you guys, okay? Now, this is a fun book. It's called The Chameleon That Saved Noah's Ark. I like this book. It reminds us that no matter how big or small or how different we are, we all have gifts and we can serve and do things. All right, so let's begin. In Noah's Ark, there's a bunch of commotion. Donkeys bray, frogs croak, and lions roar. Outside, the flood is raging. Great drops of rain drum down on the roof. Noah does not speak the language of the animals, but he listens and he knows. They are hungry. It's mealtime. Noah climbs a ladder deep down into the pantry. His wife Naamah and his sons are waiting for him. Together they will prepare a meal for each and every animal. They're taking care of all the animals on the ark. A treat of meat for wild beasts, grass and greens for the grazers, and piles of seeds for the birds. Look at all those animals of all different types, and Noah's taking care of all of them and his family. Naamah wakes up at dawn to make breakfast for the rooster. Yep, she's doing good work. And when darkness falls, Noah feeds the creatures of the night. Yeah, there's some creatures that like to be awake at night. Noah's got to take care of them too. Only the two chameleons stare at them, their eyes wide open, as if asking, "Where is our food?" Where indeed, wonder Noah and Naamah. They've tried to feed them everything, seeds and roots, nuts and fruits, but they refuse every dish. Maybe you know what chameleons eat. That's the problem right now. These guys don't know. Look at the chameleon lying on the straw, Shem calls. She's golden, and the one crawling on the wood floor is brown. If they change colors, maybe their tastes change too. Look at their humpy backs, says Ham. Maybe they store food inside just like the camels. And their neck is like a sack, adds Japheth. Maybe they save food in there like the pelicans. Maybe yes, and maybe no, sighs Naamah. But meanwhile, they are getting thinner and thinner. I will take one with me, Noah tells his sons, and you will look after the other one. Let's watch them day and night until we find out what they like to eat. Noah holds out his hand, and the chameleon slowly climbs up his arm and sits on his shoulder. He's got a chameleon buddy right there. Whenever Noah eats something, he breaks off a crumb and offers it to the chameleon. But she only sniffs at it and never opens her mouth. Well, to each his own, Noah says, but I hope we will find out what you like to eat. Look at Noah's trying everything. Everything. Fruits and veggies. My goodness. Everything you can think of. As the days go by, the chameleons get thinner and weaker. Noah can barely feel the one perched on his shoulder, and he watches her with a worried look on his face. But an even greater worry awaits him down below the ark's hold. Uh-oh, ark's got a problem. Noah, Noah, Naamah calls as she quickly climbs up the ladder from the pantry. I found worms in the fruit bins. She holds out half a pomegranate, and two little worms wiggle in between the seeds. What are we going to do? Naamah cries. If we don't get rid of the worms, they will ruin all of the fruits and vegetables. Then what will we eat? Uh-oh. Noah doesn't respond, but the chameleon has the answer. She opens her mouth and out pops a long, sticky tongue. With a flick and a flash, she swallows both worms. Noah and Nema look at each other in amazement. Big smiles spread across their faces. "You saved us," they exclaim. The entire family hurries down the ladder into the ark's hold. The boys place the two chameleons in the pantry bins and watch in awe as their fast tongues hungrily pick the worms off the fruits and vegetables. "Oh, the wonders of nature," Nema says. "And we're keeping this wonder safe from the flood," Noah adds, "right here in the ark." Then Noah picks up two worms and puts them in a bowl full of pomegranate seeds. "Even worms are little wonders," he whispers, "and we'll make sure to take care of you too, because soon the sun will shine once again on the earth. And everything and everyone has a place under the sun." The end. Isn't that a great book? Those chameleons knew just what to do, and they saved the day. And thankfully, they also got a meal out of it, so everybody wins. But you notice Noah did something really special at the end. He knew that worms also had a place, and so he made sure to save some, so that when the world was safe again, they could have a spot. And Noah, he was a sharp guy. So always remember, you have a place and you have gifts. Sometimes it might take us a while to figure out what they are, but in the end, it can be a big help. Now, let's go to my favorite Bible right here, the Spark Story Bible, and let's look at our lesson for this Sunday. Hopefully you guys are able to hear it. It's an interesting one. It's a hard one sometimes. It's called the Chief Priests. There's Jesus, and he's talking to those chief priests. The chief priests came to Jesus in the temple. "Why do you think you are to act this way and spend time with bad people?" they asked. Jesus liked bad people. Not because they were acting bad, because he knew that they still deserved love and they could change. Jesus answered them with another question, confusing the priests. So Jesus told them a parable. Jesus said, "A father said to one son, 'Go work in the vineyard.' The son said no, but later changed his mind and worked. The man told his other son the same thing. The son said he would work, but he didn't. Which of the sons obeyed?" Jesus asked. All of them replied, "The first one." Jesus said, "Yes. Think about it. The people who you think are bad are like the first son. They've done bad things, but they've changed their ways. You're like the second son. You may say that you are good, but you don't act that way." See, Jesus reminds us, even if we make mistakes, that we get a second chance. And that's an important thing to remember. We all make mistakes, my little Lutherans, but it's okay. God still loves us, and he gives us another chance to be the loving, caring people he knows we can be. Well, hopefully, these stories are good for this weekend on this cloudy day and the days ahead to remind you that God loves you. All right, well, blessings, my little Lutherans. Talk to you later.